Hi, Alex. We know that you have a piece in the winter showcase. So can you give us a little background on how you got your inspiration?
Well, the song itself is from a video game, like trailer, Assassin's Creed. So I kind of like watched the original video and got some inspiration from that, and also watched the trailer and got inspiration from that. So it's kind of a mix of his, like the artist's intentions and then like the trailer's intention.
What really inspired you to do choreography?
Well, choreographing has always been part of dance for me. So like since I was really young, like we never had choreographing classes at my dance studio, but I would choreograph with friends just in my free time. I would hear music and I would just kind of freestyle to it. And when I really like a song, the more I listen to it, the less that becomes freestyle and more it becomes actual like set movement. So that's something I've done for a long time since I was.
So then why do you love dance so much?
Dance gives me the chance to express myself without having to words. Because words aren't always the easiest way to communicate something. Like I could either write a long essay about that piece or I could choreograph it. And they're both hard, and I guess an essay takes less time in a way, but no one really wants to read other people's essays. But like, this is a lot easier to share with other people than an essay, so.
What do you find as the most challenging part of choreographing a piece?
Getting it finished, because there's some parts that you're like, I really want this to go here, and I really want this to happen. And then sometimes there's like parts where you just have to work through it. Like a lot of it's fun, and some parts effort, mindless effort. So that's not fun. And also working with your dancer, because you can have this vision that everyone is doing to do exactly what you can do, but then it might not end up working that way. So you have to like, once you've finished the piece, you still have to go back. If you're going to set it on other people, you still have to know this person can't do this also, and this person can't do this. So you can add or adjust things. And that's kind of the period I'm in right now, so I'm still working to add in some things I know other people can do, and then maybe take out a couple of things that aren't going as well.
Well, since you talked about what was the most challenging part, what is the most enjoyable part of choreographing?
The feeling that you get when there's one part in the music that you really, really liked, and you finally put movement to that part that you like also. Because sometimes you'll put movement to a part and you think, I like this part of the song more than I like this part of the dance. And so you keep like trying to put other things in there. And for me, usually it kind of started like happening naturally, which means it could take like weeks for it to happen. And so there's one moment where you are like, in the shower or supposed to be doing your history homework, and suddenly you know what you're supposed to put in that spot. And that's probably the most exciting moment ever.
I was just wondering about your part in the showcase. Where do you draw your inspiration from?
So basically, I just wanted to make a point piece that was funny, light, and just showed how much fun dance was without being all emotional and or slow, like a lot of ballet pieces here tend to be. And really, I started with fun music. It's from Charlie Brown, Christmas. And just took it really inspiration. I always tend to kind of choreograph off the music directly and not think about anything besides the music. So that's really what this piece is, and just playing with the rhythms and the general happiness of the music.
So, what's your favorite part about choreographing, other than the music not being so dreary?
Yeah, I tend to leave a lot of space in my choreography for improvisation on stage. And I think it's always really fun to work with your dancers to kind of let them showcase what they do best and not kind of impose things, because I know choreographers all the time, want a certain image, but it's also fun to allow the dancers to express themselves. So the solos in this piece and also some other parts kind of interspersed with the piece are a lot of improv, even though we have kind of set places we go and the kind of steps we do. A lot of it is just what we feel at that moment, and that's probably my favorite thing about having my own dances, is I can leave space for that.
Is that also the most challenging part?
The most challenging part about choreographing for me is the fact that the music seems so much slower when you're choreographing, when you look at the time signature thing and only like 30 seconds have gone by, and you feel like you've choreographed so much, and you see you have 2 more minutes to go, and how am I going to fill all that space? So you really, just when you're listening to music, it goes by so quickly, but when you're actually putting steps to the music, it just feels like so much work to fill up all that space. So that's what's challenging.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.